Hello, today I wanted to share with you my base spice for almost all my recipe. It is very simple but yet very flavorful. First, we have garlic. We know how healthy and tasty garlic is. We have green onion. We have a mixture of red pepper, orange pepper, and some parsley. We're gonna put everything in the food processor and process it, and then we're gonna do some kale to add to it. This is how it looks in my food processor, a layer of each. And I add also 2 spoons of apple cider vinegar. This is the consistency after 30 seconds. And I add a spoon in every dish that I make. You can saute it or just put it as is. Okay, this is the green seasoning after it's ready. You can freeze it and use a little by little, or you can keep it in the fridge. We're gonna use it to make some kale and tomato sauce. My son is helping me. He's gonna give a rough chop to the tomatoes, and we're gonna chop the kale in the Ninja blender. This is the kale after being cut. In the Ninja, it is very fine. And that's how small we're cutting the tomato, very small pieces. This is the plantain after cutting. There is about 4 plantain cut with 2 liters of water with some salt to taste, and we're gonna let them boil for about 15 minutes. Once they're ready, we'll put them in the food processor with some hot boiling water and some ghee. For the tomato sauce, I added 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of green seasoning, and some extra garlic, and 3 tablespoons of yellow onion. We're gonna let it sizzle, add the tomatoes and more onion, red onion, and in about 10 to 20 minutes should be ready. And we're gonna add salt, pepper, paprika, and that's it. This is how it looks. The onion, green seasoning, and garlic, and olive oil. And let me tell you, it smells so good in my kitchen. I can't wait to eat it. This is how the tomato sauce looks like once it's ready. We are going to repeat the same process for the kale. We're gonna let the green onion and the oil and the green seasoning and the onion in the olive oil sizzle, and then we'll add the kale and more spice. This is our kale, finely chopped. I'm gonna give it a stir, cover it, and add 2 spoons of water, or you can have half drop if you want, but I'm gonna add water to mine. I added a teaspoon of ghee to add more flavor to the kale. You can also add some balsamic vinegar to your kale, but today I'm gonna skip. This is the plantain ready after cooking. Now we're gonna add it in the food processor, about 3 pieces with half a cup of the water, with some salt and the ghee. You add the ghee as your liking. I'm probably gonna add a tablespoon. This is how the kale looks like when it's done. This is the plantain with the water and ghee in the food processor. We're gonna let it run until very smooth. This is the consistency we want. Now everything is ready. We're gonna put everything together, the meal together. This is the finished result. The mango, tomato sauce, and kale with some lemon water. Let's do the taste test. Very nice. So delicious. Okay, if you wanna see more gluten-free recipe like this one, follow me and I'll be glad to share more recipes with you. See you. Bye for now.